Good morning, Blake with Boulevard Home. Fabric softener potentially ruins your clothes, potentially ruins your machines. Let's talk about other things today, such as this. One of our viewers, David Jones, was asking about scent boosters for the washing machine as an alternative to fabric softeners. Well, this is one of them. There's Unstoppables, these fabric boosters. We also have other things that people have tried on the internet and gave some ideas for. So we're going to talk about them all and kind of go through them all and kind of maybe give you some ideas if you want to try something as an alternative to fabric softener. All right, so for the purpose of this video, we're going to talk about alternatives. And so we're going to refer to scent boosters as anything that will provide scenting to your clothing to make them smell nice. One would be Epsom salt and essential oils. So this is one alternative that we've heard about. Another alternative is dryer sheets. Y'all know how I love dryer sheets. If you watch my other videos, if you haven't, watch it. You get my true feelings on these wonderful dryer sheets. And the last thing would be dryer balls. These are probably the best alternative, but now we're going to break down and kind of go into each one and tell you what I truly think about each one. Okay, Epsom salt. Now, this is kind of a weird one for me. I mean, I've seen some people do it and I've seen it on the internet and I've seen people tell me about it. I'm not really sure. I mean, Epsom salt, if you read the back of this, and I'll read this exactly what this says, soaks away discomfort from sore muscles and exfoliates your skin. I'm not sure what that's gonna do for your washing machine and your clothes. Small amounts of salt will be fine, but any large amounts of salt, I mean, salt's corrosive. Tastes great and it does lots of good things in life, and I love salt. My wife tells me I like salt too much, but that's for my food and it's for enhancing the flavor of my food. This to soften your clothing and to make it smell good, along with essential oils, I guess you could try it. But if your serviceman comes out and says, I can't get your washing machine apart because everything's rusted down inside of it, you'll know why. If it works for you, great, use it. I don't know, I'd be kind of leery of this, but if you want to try it, go ahead. Fabric sheets, well, the thing about fabric sheets is yes, they make your clothes smell nice in the dryer, but like we said before, if you want a full breakdown of it, just check out the other video. But this will clog your filters, especially your fine mesh filters. So if you want to use them, it's great. But just remember, you need to clean your filters all the time. You say, and that's not just take the lint off it. That means once a week, take your lint filter out, take it to the sink, soap and water with a scrub brush and scrub it out, because this will clog that filter. And if it clogs a filter, you're going to be complaining about, it's taking too long to dry, not coming out as dry as you want it to, and this is animal fat. It's going to affect the clothing itself. It's going to put that layer of light fat on it, so your towels won't absorb all the water they should because you have this layer of animal fat on it. So when you try to dry off after the shower and you wonder why this nice fluffy towel doesn't dry very well, thanks for the fabric sheets and fabric softener. So do what's best for you, but again, I probably wouldn't go this route if it was me. So dryer balls, well, this, of all the alternatives, this is probably the best for reducing static in your clothes so they don't all stick together and you pull the socks apart. You know how that goes. They're like it's like the Velcro of the dryer. They stick together. You don't have to have Velcro. It's awesome. I have seen on the internet where people are putting essential oils in this. Now let's think about this. We're putting essential oils in this to make your clothes smell nice. They tell you flat out with the user's guide, don't put oily things in your dryer because oil catches fire. Potential fire hazard. You're gonna think it's a great idea, but it's really not. I would not put any types of essential oils on these whatsoever. If you want to use these as is, they're great. Now, I have seen where companies have offered these that are already pre-scented. Well, I would assume those are safe. So with these, just as a general rule, these are not a scent booster. They're for static. So if you want them for a scent booster, I guess you could try the ones that already come pre-scented, but don't put any essential oils on them. Back to the Unstoppables. I have customers that love these. I go out to their house and I look up on their shelves and they've got rows of these. I think they find it at closeout and buy them because they have them. All this stuff is, basically it's perfume and wax, for lack of a better word. It's going to release inside your wash machine. It's gonna make your clothes smell nice because it's basically perfumes and it has odor blockers in it. So yes, your clothes will smell nice. Potentially you could take these out of your dryer and hold them up and go down to Estee Lauder and get your favorite perfume and spray it down with your clothes after, because basically that's what it's doing, except it's cheap perfume. Now, these are great, but if you don't control how much you put in, they say, we'll put a capful in. Sometimes people think, well, gosh, if one capsule smells good, what if I put 3 in? They smell fabulous. Well, it's not great on your washing machines. It's terrible for your washing machines. And people wonder, well, why does my washing machine always smell? And it's not always good. There is too much of a good thing. Too much of this equals not very good. Because you know what I'm saying? It's like, if you look at my fat belly down here, you know, too much food makes me fat. Well, it's good, it tastes good, but makes you fat. So if you're gonna use this, which I don't recommend anyway, like I said before, might as well take them out and spray it down with your favorite perfume, because that's all it's doing. But if you want to use these, just make sure you use them in moderation. Truth of the matter is, I personally think none of them work. I would personally, if I was going to use anything, I would use the wool balls, because that's probably your best option. The wool balls will do no damage to your washing machine. They do no damage to your clothes. They're not going to do anything except help the static inside your dryer. Is it going to affect how well it smells good? You get the scented ones, it will. I know people love to have their clothes smell really nice. The actual answer to that is use the proper amount of soap for your washing machine that you're supposed to with the load size. Follow the manufacturer's instructions. Clean the machines regularly. Do these things and you don't have to worry about scenting them. But if you want to try this stuff, beware, because I've told you the dangers of what can happen. So take it for what it's worth. But give us your comments. Let us know what your favorite type of booster is. We'll give it a shot. You know, we'll look it over. We'll see what the potential gains are and what the potential hazards are. And we'll see you again real soon. Well, we have lots of other videos for you to watch. So you know, please like and subscribe, and you can check out all these other videos, and we'll find out lots of interesting stuff you may or may not want to know, but at least you'll have that information, and information is power. So thanks for watching.